So I have right here the highly coveted LEGO Simpsons Kwik-E-Mart. Does it still hold up in 2026 though? Yeah.
Oh, I have been selling tainted cola. Unless I redeem myself, I will be reincarnated as a sea cucumber.
So I went on a bit of a spree back in February, March sort of time to pick up all the sets I missed out on over the years, the Kwik-E-Mart and the Simpsons house being the ones I was most highly desiring. As I've mentioned time and time again, the Simpsons house is one I'm hesitant to get open as I've got a sealed one, but the Kwik-E-Mart I managed to get on a pretty good deal second hand. It originally came out in May of 2015, it was on the shelves for $200, about 180 Great British pounds, and at the moment you're looking at about $300 to $350 used, or possibly upwards of $500 brand new in the box. There's always been so much potential in LEGO Simpsons, mainly because the longevity of the show, and so much has happened since the show launched back in 1989. Collectors have been clamouring for sets such as Moe's Tavern, Springfield Elementary, maybe even the nuclear power plant. And don't even get me started on Speed Champions. Imagine seeing the Jailbird as a set, maybe even the car built for Homer or the Canyonero. But I'm going way too far into the hypothetical future. We need to be discussing this set right here, the Kwik-E-Mart. I've been travelling up and down the country over the last week, so it's taken me actually 3 days to get this set completed, which isn't normal for something that's only about 2,000 pieces. But believe me when I tell you, this is the most intricate LEGO set I've ever got my hands on. The build experience is an interesting one because the first couple of bags you do get through rather quickly, but as you'll see in a moment, the interior of the Kwik-E-Mart requires a lot of patience. You start with this pretty standard Sheriff Wiggum's car. It's not too special, it's not too different from the LEGO cars you'll see in the likes of Harry Potter and obviously Speed Champions. And it's mainly there to add a playability aspect to the Kwik-E-Mart. I'm grateful it's here. Another aspect of the set is the dreaded stickers. Now there are a lot of stickers in this set because there's just so much personality in the Kwik-E-Mart itself. But whilst there are plenty of stickers, 2 sheets in fact, there's also a high volume of printed parts that you're not going to be able to get in any other set, because it consists highly of products that belong to the Simpsons, for example Buzz Cola and Squishies. You'll be seeing a lot of B-roll footage right here as we pan around. You've got the rooftop garden there with some veggies and bits. Again, it wouldn't be the same without it because it's important to the Kwik-E-Mart in the lore of the show. The exterior of the building is littered with posters, of course references to the show, and some graffiti as well. Would this be the Kwik-E-Mart without an El Barto tag such as the one we've got here on the outside? Guiding you through the Kwik-E-Mart, let's start with this employees only back door. It takes you into this pretty nifty little stock room. You've got a mouse on the floor, not too hygienic. But then what you do is you head inside, you remove the roof, and would you take a look, it's absolutely incredible. Plenty of power source crates over there. You open up this fridge and you've got Buzz Cola. So much thought has gone into this. You see here the freezers along the side. You've got Frostilicus in the freezer, of course a reference to the show. This was made for Simpsons fans. It is absolutely littered with references, but if you're not too familiar with the Simpsons, you're still going to be able to enjoy it for what it is, a extremely detailed grocery for your LEGO city. And keep in mind, all of these shelves are littered with 1x1 pieces. It's so highly detailed, they take no shortcuts, and that's probably what extends the build time so much for this set. You've got some shelves here with some stickered pieces, and you've got some bottles. And something that really stands out to me, this is something they didn't have to include. You see here there is a misplaced item, the suit for one. It wouldn't be a Kwik-E-Mart without some casual neglect. We continue to move around the store here. We've got an ATM, we've got some more freezers. There's a donut vendor right there, which is of course favoured by Chief Wiggum. You've got some conspicuous heat lamp dogs right there, and lots of printed tiles representing magazines and greetings cards. And even this coffee machine in the corner. This really is a complete rendition of a supermarket. Round the back here you've got a couple of arcade games, namely you see Bone Storm there in the corner, and there's some more Buzz Cola back there, which is just a subtle little bit of brainwashing behind Apu's cashier desk. There's quite a lot going on behind here, including this squishy machine. It's brick built and you've even got a sticker on the side, and a few more really neat printed tiles, which then takes us out to the front of the store. It's so distinctive, they couldn't have done it any differently, and I think it's absolutely brilliant. No exaggeration, I think this could be one of my favourite LEGO sets of all time, it has to be said. I played a lot of the Simpsons games growing up and they had interiors for example, the Kwik-E-Mart. So to have a minifigure scale 1-to-1 roughly representation of the Kwik-E-Mart, it's something I would have wanted even as far back as when I was 5 years old. And if you haven't quite grasped how immersive this is, I'm going to set some scenes up with the minifigures, but not just these ones at the front, because I have got here the complete Series 1 and 2 of LEGO Simpsons collectible minifigures. Yes, alongside the LEGO Simpsons sets, LEGO released the blind bags of the Simpsons characters to really expand your Simpsons universe. So if you were a bit disappointed at the lack of characters featured in this set as well as the Simpsons house, fret no more, because you've got over 30 characters between those two series to really fill things out. So let's populate the Kwik-E-Mart, put in some little references from other LEGO themes, and just have some fun with it.
Oh, jeez. Oh, that chili's running through me like a freight train.
Are you the Easter Bunny?
Well, I've been having some legal problems lately. It was this or read to the elderly. Ugh.
The action was dismal and the nudity was frustratingly fleeting. I barely get going.
I'm tired because I let Jasper borrow my blood. I didn't think I'd need it. No.
I'm hiding from the police. I won't survive another night in jail.
Lard Lad is attacking Springfield. I'd release the hounds, but they've already been released twice today.
Oh, I had better hurry. Last time I left this store, hoodlums put pornography in the bridal magazines.
Gosh, when I chose a life of crime, I always imagined it would be more glamorous.
I'm starving and I'm on a mission. What a time to be vegetarian.
Well, Nettie, I'm sure we're gonna have ourselves a busy day. That's okay by me.
Faster, 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 faster.
Yeah, I totally rule.
I swear I didn't touch your daughter, and she told me she was 18.
This may be controversial, but I think this is the best modular set LEGO have ever released, not just in the Simpsons universe, but across the entire LEGO catalogue. So you know what I'm going to ask next, and I think you already know the answer. Is this set worth it in 2026? Wholeheartedly. And I think it's the reason why people were a little bit unsure on the Krusty Burger is simply because this was just so great. Realistically though, I don't think there's much that can match to the level of this set. So if you see this on a good deal, or maybe you've got your eyes on it, take the jump. You will not be disappointed. There is something for everyone here. There is something for city fans, there is something for display fans, and even if you're not too keen on LEGO Cities and The Simpsons, this will surprise you. So absolutely, go for it. If you have enjoyed this video, be sure to like as well as subscribe to the channel. It really does help me immensely. I'm on my way to 250 subscribers, so fingers crossed we can make it happen over the next couple of months. But for now though, take care. Have a marvellous day.
Thank you all for coming. I'll see you in hell.